Hello and welcome to the Audio Punch Podcast, episode 0.2. This is your host, Daniel C. Morrison, and do not worry, I've got the other Daniels muted this time. I don't think they've realized it yet. That one there's stuff in his face. The other one's got his back turned, but you didn't forget about me. I wanted to. I didn't forget about you, but I definitely wanted to. You know what I don't get is that you never really get to even let me speak, and so you don't even know what I might need. Well, yeah, I don't really care, but you always come around when I'm trying to record a podcast. I mean, of all the times, maybe I have some very interesting things to tell you about your future, or some lottery numbers. Or, well, you should pick a time like, I don't know, like a time like when you're asleep? No, not while I'm asleep. Just, how about after we're done, you just talk to me off the microphone. But I don't know when. And there you go, changing that accent again, man. But I don't know who my dad is. Or my mama. Okay, that's enough. How come you don't understand? So you don't even know how to finish a sentence. That's right. I don't know who I am, though. Hey, what do you got us muted for? Yeah, what do you got us muted for, man? Oh, man, this is gonna go nowhere quick. We just want to be heard, man. Yeah, man, we have feelings and something to say, too. No, you don't. You all never have anything significant to say. Well, that's because you're always muting us. Yeah, how would you like it if I did this? No, it's... Yeah, get it. Stop! Get over there. I know that's what I tell him. It's like he don't want to hear what I had to say either. Yeah, it's like he thinks he owns the whole show. Yeah. Even though he does. All right, guys, you've had your say now. Go. It's time to get on with this podcast. All right, you just take over like you always do. Yeah, just take over like you always do. Okay, I guess I'll just go like my mom. No, not like your mama always said. Just frickin' go. Hey, you want me to get rid of this stink bug while I'm at it? Yes, I do. All right, I'll get rid of the stink bug. Hey, we got this mouse too. No one listening gives a shit, man. Just go. Take care of that too. All right, so back at it. We got episode 0.2 today coming at you hot. We're dipping into the archives again to bring you one of my other favorite interviews with Hollywood Undead and also Emma of Sick Puppies. With Alternative Revolt magazine, we are so popular by our third issue, that worldwide band got on the cover. How cool is that? Hey, that stink bug's over here now. I thought you were going to get that. We're also going to bring you at the end of this podcast Miss Joshua's hot single here in Louisville, Kentucky, Boyfriend. If you want to check out a music review of Boyfriend and also Who Is Tragic's Damage single that we had on episode 0.1, head to our YouTube channel and check out 2 Jokes and a Quickie. Music review, that is. Or on the website, theaudiopunch.com. You can read full music reviews of them and more coming soon. And also check out this week's spotlight artist, Austin Talbert's Addicted to the Pain. Now, in the near future, we're going to have music review for Jess Abram from Canada, who has a real cool showboat, sexy style voice in her music. And we're also going to hear in the near future, when I start releasing the brand new interviews, a band called Scum Love. Yes. And we're also going to catch up with a band called Sevi that I interviewed with Hip Rock Magazine. I think it was 2013. So over a decade later, I saw they're still slamming out tunes and kicking ass on tours, so why not have a little reminisce interview? Also, I need you Louisville, Kentucky artists or the surrounding area to get at me on the Facebook page, the Audio Punch, or the Hip Rock Magazine Facebook page, or even my own Facebook page, because you all are the ones I want to spotlight the most. So let's do some music reviews. Let's do these fun interviews, which also have heart. What you're hearing now is just edited clips of the funny stuff, but we're going to hear about what you got going on musically. We're going to hear about you as a person, any struggle you've had that you want to share, how you got out of it, especially with music related to it. I want to hear about that too. And you recording artists out there who want a song done at a very affordable price, I got something for you coming up between the interviews, so you're going to want to stick around for that. So let me shut up now, like the other Daniel shut up, and we're going to get you in to the Hollywood Undead.
On the line with us, I have someone with Hollywood Undead. So if you will, please tell me your name, what you play in the band, and if you think Avril Lavigne could rap well if she had to.
All right, my name is Johnny, 3 Tears. I'm a vocalist in the band Hollywood Undead. Avril Lavigne, yeah, she seems like a punk rock kind of white girl, so maybe I would put her above, like, some of these pop girls like Gaga. I'd say so.
Yeah,
if she had to.
That too. Now, in order to keep this interview fresh and fun, I'm going to ask you to lie to me about how you came up with the name Hollywood Undead, and I want you to tell me the truth.
Lie to you?
Yeah.
Hollywood Undead, let's see, how did we come up with that? I can't think of a single humorous thing to say. We're all from Hollywood, Florida, not Hollywood, California. And
there you go.
We lived around all the old people there, and they reminded us of these undead people, so that's how we came up with the title. Now, the real way is growing up in L.A., the real Hollywood, when we were kids, we'd run around at night, we'd sneak out of our houses and stuff, and we saw all the prostitutes and stuff on Santa Monica and the drug addicts and stuff, and we used to call them undead because it seemed like they never slept in our eyes because we were like 10 years old. And so we used to call them the Hollywood Undead. So when it came time to name our band, you're sitting there thinking about it, going through that process, that struck us, and we knew that was the right name for the band when we thought of it.
Hey, now that's awesome. I like that better than the lie. But the lie was
better
good.
than the Hollywood, Florida one?
Yeah. But that was okay. You get points for that. Avril would even like that. I'm glad you found someone that was not about censoring your stuff. And in fact, you won't find any censoring on this interview in the magazine. And since that's the case, why don't you tell me, if you feel comfortable, your favorite dirty joke?
Dirty joke? I don't like jokes, dude. I don't joke around. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Do I like? I don't know any. I honestly, I'm not into the dirty joke thing. I actually wish I knew one. You know what? I need to find someone who knows one, just so I always have one in my pocket for a question like this. Because I'm not even bullshitting you. Man. I don't know any.
mine are like the dumb ones. Like I had this one. Why did the sheet not want to hang with it? Or I already screwed it up. It's like, why did the ghost not want to hang with the French costume? Or like, why did the French costume not want to hang with the ghost costume? Because it smelled like sheet. You know how they say sheet instead of shit?
No, I like that because it's not so vulgar.
Yeah, but
it's not,
That's just me.
But yeah, I don't know any of those. I really don't. I wish I do. But next time we do this, I'm gonna go around my neighborhood and ask people if they know any.
With a little notebook.
Quick, tell me a dirty joke.
Now I knew you had a sense of humor.
Yeah, passion, and it's just cool to be able to have someone there that you trust to bounce your ideas off of. Where if they say I don't like it, I don't get offended. I'm not like fuck you. If they say they don't like it, I know I know they're doing it in a genuine way where like you can do better, not like that just sucks. So it definitely works in that way. And then when something's good and they say it's good, I actually know it's good, as opposed to if I show it to my mom and she goes, "Oh, that's good, honey." Then I know that I'm just asking no one. There's no real answer there.
I still know what you mean, man. Now,
yeah, because I could write the worst song in the world and show it to my mom, and she'll tell me she loves it.
Like, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. How does my hair look? It looks good. You can have a big patch of baldness. I know all about that.
It looks really good on you, honey.
Man. Yeah, bald is good for you.
You're in terrific shape, baby.
That's awesome.
Like, what about this beer belly I have?
Like, that's good too. Oh, I could go into beer bellies, but
that's what moms are for. That's why they were put on the earth.
Yep. Now I'm going to go into the song that in a little bit. I want you to pretend that you could only speak Hebrew all of a sudden, and the only way you could fix this would be to say the name of 3 bands you've come to tour with that you haven't yet. I want to know who they'd be. In fact, you can actually use English to tell me the names of these 3 bands, despite the curse.
Oh, thank you, because I don't speak Hebrew, so I'm very pleased that you let me answer in English. I would say 9 Inch Nails would be number 1, Beastie Boys would be number 2, and Deftones would be number 3. Not saying that those tours would work at all because our fan bases are polar opposites.
Right.
But for myself, that if I got to watch a band after we played every night, those would be the three I'd love to watch. I don't know that voodoo shit, homie.
Hey, I know. Let's do something else fun. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna make up a couple curses, man, and I want you to tell me which one you would want the least. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. You pick which one you'd like the least as having an invisible head, only being able to say lyrics from Britney Spears songs, having toes for fingers, and drink. Find a turd in every drink you ever drink.
Which
turd
one
would you like the least?
The third one, I can never get drunk again. Drinking fermented shit to get drunk. You know which one I would like was that invisible head one, because you could eat chicks' pussies and they wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah, there you go. Now, before we get off here, I want to ask you one last question. There's going to be another weird one, man.
Okay.
And I like to see what your mind comes up. So here we go. If you could invent a new soda that would improve one of your most flawed features, what would the soda be? Feature would you want improved, and what song of yours would best represent that?
Okay, so a soda, does it have to be a real soda?
Yeah, any kind of soda.
Well, I like orange soda. That's my favorite soda. If it was one feature it had to change, it would be the quickness that my pubes grow in, because I find that as I've gotten older, I have to shave them more regularly, and that actually really bugs me because it's such a pain in the ass. And the one song that represents it?
One of your songs.
One of my songs? Well, I haven't written it yet, but it's called Damn These Pubes, and I'm going to write it right now after I get off the phone.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow, a song you may never have written if we hadn't had this interview, huh? That is awesome, dude.
You just inspired me, bro.
Oh, wow. Touché, huh? Well, man, I really appreciate this interview, and I'm glad we got a chance to talk to you guys. It was really an honor, and hopefully I get to meet you all at a show one day. So I'll let you get back to whatever you were doing, man. Just really thanks a lot, and please keep pumping out that stuff, because you all really know what you're doing. It really is good.
Hey, thank you very much, man, and I hope I get to meet you too, man. One day on the bus, we'll have some beers together.
Hell yeah, and we'll write a song about fast-growing pubes.
I'll have it written by then, dude. That's when I gotta play it for you.
Awesome. I'll look forward to it, man. You take care, man.
Cheers, man. Nice talking to you, buddy.
Same to you, man. Bye-bye.
Later, dude.
Attention artists. How does having a song completely recorded, mixed, mastered, and produced for only $80 sound? Need someone to play the other instruments? How does $120 sound? No, it's not too good to be true, because Ronald James at Warped Hat Studios in Harrodsburg, Kentucky has the answer. Or he can do it via stems from anywhere in the world. Let his 30 years of experience prove it to you. For more details, samples, or just to talk to the guy, contact Ronald James at warpedhatstudios@gmail.com or call him 859-324-5542. Your fans and your wallet will be glad you did.
On the line with us, we have the bass player for Sick Puppies. Please tell us your name, the band you play for, what part you play in the band, and your favorite time of day.
All right, yeah, my name is Emma Anzai. I play bass for a band called Sick Puppies. My favorite time of day would have to be probably night, actually. I like night better than the day.
You get more done, or you get more sleeping done?
I find that you get to think more, like you're more alive. I don't know, there's something that goes on mentally. I don't know, like ideas they say that you shouldn't, any ideas you get after midnight is probably not worth having or something like that. But I don't know, I think that a lot of stuff, gets thought up and done around that time.
Oh yeah, a lot of people are nocturnal anyway. That's where I get a lot of my ideas. In fact, the questions I'm about to ask you did come after midnight. I won't lie to you.
Oh, there you go.
So, awesome. Now, another oddball question. What color of chair would you want if you could have any color chair other than silver?
Probably a red chair.
All right. And generally speaking, do you like silver better than gold?
Yes, definitely.
Awesome. Now I'm going to ask you a few of basics. We're going to go through a basic Emma likes list about a few favorite things. So, what is your favorite bread?
Sourdough bread.
Okay, maybe this is a little easier. Your favorite thing, the color of orange?
Ooh, an M&M.
Oh, nice. Your favorite pastime?
Favorite pastime?
Mm-hmm.
I used to go to the beach a lot when I was in Australia, and I don't do that anymore. But I like that a lot.
Well, a happy early birthday then, and I'd like to know what's the coolest thing you've ever received on a birthday or have done for a birthday, if you're even allowed to say it here.
Oh, of course. Wow, I don't really do much on my birthdays because we're usually out on the road. What have we done? I can't even remember. That's the thing. We usually just play a show, that's the thing. Like, I remember one time Shim just brought out a cake on stage. We were in Denver, I think. And he brought out a cake on stage, and everyone sang happy birthday and did that whole thing on stage. But apart from that, nothing too exciting, yeah.
Oh, I mean, that's cool and a bummer, too.
Yeah.
But that is cool. Eventually, I decided to stop wishing on birthday candles. I mean, I'd find people online last birthday and offer them birthday wishes instead. Do you still make wishes when you blow out candles? Also, what other things do you wish upon?
Well, they say that you can't tell your wish, otherwise it won't come true. So,
do you
in
still
saying
make
that, oh yeah, I do make wishes, definitely.
Do you make wishes other when you blow out candles, like shooting stars or rainbows or any other?
Absolutely. Anything I can, I will. Got to keep that alive,
Mhm. That's good. Now, when I was young, I always wanted to be Harrison Ford before he got old, and I never wanted to be a hairnet. So when you were young, what's one thing you really wanted to be, and then one thing you never wanted to be?
Did you say that you didn't want to be a hairnet?
Yeah, I've never wanted to be a hairnet.
I've always, I wanted to be, I think, a park ranger. Really weird, I know, but as a kid, I was really obsessed about being a park ranger. I don't know why, but that I definitely grew out of that one real quick. And I never wanted to be, a bug.
Awesome. The park ranger is cool too, man. If there's one thing in your life that could make you a little less stressed, what would that be? Like for me, if I could have a second bladder, I'd be able to sleep longer without having to get up in the middle of the night.
Right. That's a good point. That. It would be awesome to not have to sleep, because then you could just do so much more.
All right, well, I'll wrap this up with one last question. Let's say your bass could transform into two different valuable things just by you playing two specific songs. So, what two songs would you play? What would the bass transform into? And do you think Michael Bay would be jealous?
Yes, Michael Bay would be jealous because that's incredibly out of this world. If you could actually do that, I would play "You're Going Down," and it would transform into a car, it would transform into a black Maserati. I would play "Odd One," and it would turn into a house with a white picket fence. How about that?
Hey, that's awesome. Well, Emma, thank you a lot for taking the time to talk with us here at Alternative Revolt.
No problem.
It's been a blast getting to know you and being witness to an awesome sound. So I wish you all the best, and you do.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, we're going to end this podcast episode 0.2 with Miss Joshua's hot single from Louisville, Kentucky, Boyfriend. And just a quick reminder, artists in Louisville, Kentucky or surrounding areas, get at me. We're going to do some fun things. So I'd love to get to know you more. And those artists looking to have a fully produced song, man, you're going to hear the song Ronald did for me, World Around Me, that I wrote in the 90s, that he just brought to life, recorded, mixed, and mastered. He did it via stems. I'm here in Louisville, Kentucky. He's in Harrodsburg. I just recorded it here in my little studio. Send it to him. He mixed and mastered and got it back to me, and it sounds amazing. And I'm going to push this song like crazy. So listen for Venom Wine, which is my name, VYNOMWINE, Venom Wine, which you can sample stuff at the website, theaudiopunch.com. Just look for that artist page and just stay tuned because I'm going to get that song blasted everywhere. Done excitedly and happily at Warped Hat Studio with Ronald James. So please do get at him. warpedhatsstudio@gmail.com. All right, Miss Joshua, let's wrap up this podcast and go.